Hi, this is Micornus, Phokane, the leader and the founder of Church Governance Solutions. We are dealing with aspects of leadership that you need to know or take notice of as a leader in the church. So these are aspects of leadership that you need to take notice of if you are a church leader. And this is very important that you join us in this is part 2 today, and I hope that it becomes very helpful to you. Now, one of the aspects of leadership that you need to know as a church leader is that a leader is not a label that you give yourself, but rather a leadership is a privilege actually given by the followers. This is very important. Now, that you understand that leadership is not a label. You don't go around calling yourself a leader. You don't label yourself as a leader, but rather it is a privilege. It is actually something that when the followers look at you and they decide to follow you, they rather say, "This is our leader." And that is the reason that you will find people that are identifying you as a leader, they will actually follow you as a leader. Now, every leader has got followers, and followers are not actually invited or recruited, but followers are actually people with observation of an individual who's actually having the capacity and capability of leading. And when they look up to that particular individual, they get inspired and they follow that person actually voluntarily. And that is called leadership. Now, when you start to label yourself a leader all over where you go, then you are a failure in leadership. When you start to go around and making people to want to know that you are a leader, or you imposing your leadership onto the people, that is actually a hallmark of poor leadership. And we have seen that some of the church leaders that will impose, that will actually be shouting and emphasizing for the people to recognize them as leaders. And this kind of people, you find that wherever they are, because they think that leadership is just a label. Even when they are in other people's churches, they want to impose their leadership in those churches. And I want to urge you as a church leader that you must be careful that you are a leader actually by the followers that follow you. Now, when you get to environments whereby the followers are not yours, rather, they don't even recognize you as a leader, don't feel hurt or don't actually feel despondent there because you are a leader based on the followers. It's not just a label that you put on yourself. Now, when you think that leadership is a label that you put on yourself, you will be having wrong expectations because you will arrive in environments where people don't even know you, but you think that they will just read you on the face because you think that leadership is a label. And you will actually demand actually respect and honor from people that don't even know that you are a leader anywhere. And we have seen people that walk in other people's churches and they will actually even rebuke the ushers there. They will actually even rebuke the people there and say, "Don't you know that I'm a pastor?" Now, you may be a pastor, but then you're not pastor in this particular church. People may not know you as well. So please allow people the freedom of not knowing you. Because if they don't know you, then act like a leader. Then they will recognize you as a leader. But when you start to impose unto people, that means you are actually taking it for granted and thinking that leadership is a label unto yourself that you put upon yourself. But leadership should be, as we say, it must be a privilege that is given to you by the followers. When the followers don't recognize you as a leader, therefore you cannot be a leader and you cannot actually impose to become a leader because you don't need to manipulate people. People have to voluntarily actually recognize you as a leader and follow you. Now, church leaders should actually acknowledge this and understand that by doing and committing yourself and leading by example and showing by doing actually that which is supposed to be done and setting a true example through your lifestyle, people will start to recognize you as a leader. And of course, when people recognize you as a leader, you don't put a label upon yourself. That leadership will be seen in you. Now, also, the other thing that I want you to see that leaders inspire by expressing their inner passion, because there must be a passion as a leader. And that inner passion is the one that is driving you to continually actually show signs or even characteristics of becoming a leader or being a leader. because there's an inner passion in you that people will actually witness. It's something that you cannot impose. It's not something that you'll just actually shout and scream about it for people to know, but it will be something because it's internal. When it shows outside, it will be seen by the people. Then people will know that you are actually a leader. Now, this inner passion, which then resonates with others, and what it does, it actually causes them to join in pursuing the leader's vision. So in other words, if you are a leader, church leader, particularly the visionary, you must not actually impose to the people. You must actually have this inner passion about the vision that you have. When you are having the inner passion about the vision that you have, yourself as a visionary, you are going to instill the people to follow you. And I've seen many people that are visionaries, but yet they're not passionate about their own vision. But yet what they do is they expect other people to be passionate about the vision that they themselves are not passionate about. How do you see that you're passionate about your own vision? Is whereby you are forever present. And you are actually forever participating in your own vision. You take the lead. You make sure that everything that you do is actually, you do it better than everybody else, because this is the passion that you have about your own vision. Remember that it's easier actually to have passion about your own vision when you got clear vision that you are without doubt knowing that I can see where I am going. Well, when you know the vision, you are clear about the vision, the passion should actually follow. And when you've got the passion that you have, then you are able to influence others through the passion within yourself. And you find that people are voluntarily then following you and being influenced by you. Now, the other thing that you see that you are passionate about your vision is when you are able to sacrifice for your own vision. And this is very important, because when you cannot sacrifice for your own vision, don't expect anyone to sacrifice. Because people sacrifice for the vision because they have seen you sacrificing. And we have seen people that are visionaries, but they're just not punctual about any activity of their vision. They cannot spend anything, not even money, upon the vision. They cannot spend time on their vision itself, themselves. So it's very important that you yourself sacrifice for your own vision. You yourself actually become exemplary in your own vision, and people follow the example that you set up. When people look up to you and they know that you are exemplary in nature, people will be able to follow you. And that leadership will come up, and people will see that you are a leader. Now, sacrifices will include actually spending resources. It will include also spending time. It will also include actually garnering, actually recruiting people to come and support, particularly your own family, whereby they will come in and support as well. So it is very important that you invest all inside your own vision, because that will actually incline to the fact that you've got passion for your own vision. And as you have passion, then the rest of the people will follow because of the passion that you have. This is very, very important. Now, we want to also emphasize this, that it must be that you're ensuring that your vision is actually clear to the people as well. Because when you follow your own vision, it should be that you also make sure that people understand the vision. It's not only you who understand the vision, and that is why the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, it speaks about write down the vision, and those that read it, they will follow. And that's very important, that it's not only you who see the vision, but the rest of the people can see the vision that you have, and they can follow and support it. Now, the other thing that is very important that you need to know as an aspect of leadership, in order for you to be able to actually lead as a church leader, is that the source of inspiration is passion. The source of inspiration is passion. So therefore, when you've got passion, you will inspire others. And you yourself, when you've got your own passion, it will actually be able to inspire you as well. And majority of the people are struggling actually to be inspired themselves because they don't have passion. Passion will inspire you, and the passion will also inspire others that are actually seeing the passion in you. So therefore, as the visionary, be passionate about the vision. As the person who's a church leader supporting the visionary as well, have passion about the vision. Because when you have bought into the vision and you have got passion, people will look up to you and see the passion, and based on the passion, people have got no problem in following people that are passionate about what they're doing. So leadership, therefore, is driven by passion as well. And passion is very, very important to cause the inspiration in you. I want to end up here today, your host, Micornus Phokane, the leader and the founder of Church Governance Solutions. We are speaking about aspects that you need to know as a church leader, because that's very important that as church leaders, we know some aspects of leadership and we grow in our leadership as well. I want to invite you to join us to part 3 of this great topic, and I believe that you will do that tomorrow. But don't forget also our YouTube channel and Young Men Empowerment Forum, and YouTube channel under Micornus Phokane. So please subscribe to the YouTube channel, click notification button as well. Our Facebook page, Micornus Phokane, our Facebook page, Church Governance Solutions. So please follow us and like those pages and click notification button as well, so that you can follow us continually on those platforms. And don't forget as well our TikTok account, which is actually very, very active. So please follow us on the TikTok account, and the good Lord will bless you as well. It is under Micornus Phokane, and we believe as you follow us, share it as well on WhatsApps to other people, share it in any other way to other people as well, and the good Lord will bless you as you do so. Till we meet tomorrow again with part 3 of this great topic, may you allow me to check out right here and say cheers for now.